Hey, this is Luke with another Android Guys podcast. I'm here with Scott. How are you?
Luke, I'm languishing.
Languishing?
No.
No, I think you looked up the wrong words.
Oh, I told you I was going to come in here with a thesaurus one day.
Yeah.
I'm prosperous.
Okay. Let's go with
I'm
that.
prospering.
Okay.
I'm actively.
Actively prospering.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you can see a doctor after this, I guess.
Yes, I'm actively prospering.
You have a pretty cool product to talk about today.
Yeah.
I saw this when it came in and I was like, that looks awesome.
Yeah.
But I was it seemed to be working with something that I didn't have.
And that isn't necessarily the case.
Aha. So tell us a little bit more about this thing and why it might be a cool thing.
For you.
Ooh.
This is the MOGA XP7-X Plus.
Okay.
It's a mouthful.
Yeah.
The company is Power A. You can go to powera.com.
Mm-hmm.
MOGA there's been a whole line of MOGA controllers along the way. XP7X is a Bluetooth controller that works for mobile devices, for Android phones, and also cloud gaming through like your PC.
Okay.
This is, and I think what kind of threw me for a loop, and I think what maybe threw you for the loop, is it's licensed by Xbox.
Yes.
But that doesn't mean it plays Xbox games.
Aha.
So it will do, it's licensed by Xbox for quality, reliability, and performance. It's not compatible with consoles.
Okay.
So it works with Xbox Game Pass Ultimate through their service, which is a separate thing. It's not included with this.
Right.
But this has the ability to do mobile games as Bluetooth, or if you wanted to plug into your computer, you can do Bluetooth, pair it, as a game controller, or USB, like do a direct plug-in as well.
Okay.
So take it out of the box. You've got all your buttons. You've got your D-pads, your analogs. You've got A, B, X, Y, shoulders. They're all there. They're also mappable, so you can kind of set them up.
Oh, nice.
If you need to, if you've got a certain way that you prefer things.
Sure.
It's a cool. It feels right.
Yeah.
In your hand. If you don't pull to expand it, just kind of holding it as it is, it's kind of like it's not much wider than an Xbox controller.
Okay.
But you can kind of pull it apart, and then it kind of expands and gives you a space to drop a phone in there.
Nice.
You can pair your phone to it, and then any games that have those types of controls, you can set that up and play that way.
Okay.
So you can play it kind of like a Switch.
Yeah.
Where your games are in the screen.
Yeah.
That you're playing right in front of you. Now there's also a little removable, I guess you would call it like a stand. You pull that out when you expand it. You can pull out this little plastic piece that you could prop your phone up or a tablet. So if you wanted to kind of hold the controller normally and use your phone as the screen, you can prop your phone up on a table and do it that way. So again,
separate. Sure.
Yeah, kind of like a Switch that way as well.
Nice.
It has a 2,000 milliamp hour battery in it.
Okay.
That can be used to charge your phone up.
Interesting.
It has wireless charging for phones in there.
I like it.
So that's one of the things where, gaming can take your battery down.
For sure.
So you might as well take advantage of it if you're going to.
Right.
Just use the battery that's in this thing, and you can use that to kind of top the phone off.
Okay.
So it's a cool device for people who like to do first-person games.
Sure.
Shooters, things that require tactical, quick responses. You've got all those, I'm not, I'm not a huge mobile gamer.
Right.
We've talked about how I don't like just touching the display.
Sure.
I like the buttons. This is nice. It gives me, it opens the door to other kinds of games for me on a phone.
Yeah.
Where, I wish I had taken this with me. I did some traveling recently.
Sure.
This would have been nice to have in my carry-on bag.
Yeah.
This would have been fun. I would have played some different games on my phone than I did,
Right.
So it's a cool thing for people who game if they go back and forth between maybe PC, if they want to do mobile gaming. There's a whole bunch of games that are certified that'll work with it.
Okay.
It's not my wheelhouse.
Sure.
But I could see having this thing around, picking it up, playing it.
Yeah.
Where I dabble with different games, especially for reviewing games.
Yeah.
For doing something where we'll talk about certain things. There are games that I'm kind of on the fence on, like, I don't know if I want to check that out.
Right.
This kind of makes me want to check those games out.
Okay.
Because,
cool.
I have the buttons.
Right.
And that's a big deal.
Yeah.
This thing's only $100.
That's not bad at all.
It's a really cool unit for $100. And I think that, MOGA line of products, everything I've seen from them along the last few years.
Yeah.
And even some of the other guys that have written for us reviewed some different models. Each one is a little different from the next.
Yeah.
But this one here, I think it's a cool device.
Nice.
And I thought that it had to be paired to an Xbox.
Yeah.
No. It has you don't have to do that at all. Yeah. You can get if you have Game Pass Ultimate service, this is compatible with that.
Yeah.
Also, because this is licensed by Xbox, this has a 2-year warranty with it as well.
Nice.
So it's just like a nice, really well-rounded product for gamers. I gave this a score of a 4.1.
Great.
So, I mean, when you're hitting 4 and above, you've got winner, in our eyes. And I gave it a little bit of extra points just for that extended warranty.
Yeah.
The 4.5.
Definitely.
But yeah, so there are cloud titles. If you have Xbox Game Pass Ultimate and you're playing titles that way or things that sync to that account,
right?
Definitely take advantage of that. And then again, the mappable buttons for some people, they're nice. I'm more of a whatever the game gives me, I'm cool. I'll learn it. Yeah. But there are people who are like, no, I need these triggers to do this for me.
Sure.
You can do that. So I have no problem recommending this thing to people. And, at the end of the year for finding gifts for people or for yourselves.
Yeah, it seems like a great gift for a gamer.
Yeah. So, that's the XP7-X, which I'm assuming is because it's the Xbox. I think that's on the end of it. So, yeah, really cool little device. You can find it on PowerA's website or I believe through Amazon. You're looking at about $99.
Awesome. Thanks, Scott.
You're welcome. All right, that's going to do it for this episode of the podcast.
Thanks for listening.
We appreciate it. If you guys have any questions, feedback, concerns, comments, anything, shoot us an email at podcast@AndroidGuys.com. We'd love to hear from you one way or the other. Luke, if someone wants to get a hold of you, how do they do that?
I am on Instagram and Twitter at Luke Gaul, Gaul.
And I'm on Instagram at Scott Webster and Twitter as SWebster77. Until next time, thanks for listening.
See ya.